Phil.
Tom.
Welcome back to AATV.
Thank you for having me again.
This is Phil from Clearwater Airsoft, otherwise known as Phil the Power Bucknell. Today we've got another one of our joint AATV Clearwater BB tests.
We do like a BB test.
We do. This time we're at the FOB, West Midlands Airsoft's woodland site. They very graciously allowed us to use it. Because it's a BB test, we want to minimise the impact of wind. There's absolutely no wind in the area we're shooting on. Today we're using these Bushido BBs.
These are the new ones, aren't they, from Clarence Lye?
AKA the Airsoft Surgeon. In a range of weights of 0.2, 0.25, 0.28 and 0.3.
Excellent.
So we're not just going to shoot these, Phil.
Nope.
We're going to shoot a reference BB. In this case it's mostly ASG open blaster in the same weight. ASG don't do a 0.3, so we're going to use BLS Precision instead for that.
Which did pretty well in the last test anyway, so it's fair.
So they're really good. Now these BBs, Phil, apparently they're using a new factory. Now, I've heard that one before, but that's what I've been told.
So there's a new factory now?
A new factory. They're ABS, not PLA.
So they're not bio?
They're not bio, but they're a hard, marketed as a hard master grade BB. So we shall see how well they do. We're going to shoot 10-shot groups. Phil's going to shoot a 10-shot group. I'm going to shoot a 10-shot group. We're also going to be blind in scientific terms. Phil and I are not going to know what BB we're shooting. Camera person extraordinaire Joe is going to hand us a speed loader with a BB, and we're not going to know which one it is. So there's no bias whatsoever. We'll do our best with each BB, and no one can say we haven't done our best job. Then at the end, we'll get all the targets together, and we'll see. We will find out how we got on. You guys will know as we go along, because I'll drop down in the edit which BB is which.
It's exciting.
You're going to use a
Marui AEG 11.5. But I've got a scope this time.
So it's completely stock.
Completely stock. It's only 3 days old. 2 days old.
I'm using my not stock
Mark 18.
Mark 18 Marui.
Now I heard it going blippity blip when you put the battery on.
So it's got a Titan and stuff in that, and a nice barrel. Let's see how that goes on. What we should probably do is agree on a magnification and stick to the same one.
I would probably say like 2, 3.
3?
3.
3? 3.
3.
Right, let's have a walk down the range, put the targets up, and we'll get going. Here's the 20 metre target. Targets at 20 metres. This one on the right of the screen we're going to use to scope in. We'll put a fresh one up. That's so we can scope in and make sure we know where we are before we move on to the actual targets. We're going to use these splatterburst targets, so it's really easy for you guys to see the hits as we go along as well, and we'll show you every shot from one angle and every hit from another angle, so you'll see everything. So Phil's always going to shoot at the left hand target, I'm always going to shoot at the right hand target, and this target is for us to get our scope set up before we move on to the test targets. Phil's going to shoot first, I'll shoot second. Might be a bit of sighting in first, so we might cut that bit out. Well, I'm quite excited.
Me too.
Nice down the range is a down the range. Well, here we go.
BB.
There is some 0.2s.
0.2 BBA, Phil.
Ooh,
10 rounds. Load magazine with 10 rounds. I should get out of the way.
I might have to load it with a few more. Ooh, fire. Lost count.
Go down. Okay, so BBA, we're going to be on the phone camera so the mic's not going to be quite as good. BBA, Phil, 140mm, 14 centimetres. BBA, Tom, 130mm.
Shot nicely though.
Did. I need to adjust my scope a little bit this way.
There we go.
BB.
There's the other.
BB.
The other.
Thank you. Loads nicely.
You notice any difference?
A little bit stiffer.
A little bit stiffer, okay. So BBB,
BBB.
14, BBB, 12.
We like consistency.
So if we take that out, that's a very good group. Take that far out, that's a very good group.
Yeah. They feel about the same as the last ones. Oh, one flying. That's 6. Fine.
So C,
11.
11, C, 90.
Couldn't really feel much difference. I like these. Oh. I think we've got one more, haven't So,
90.
90.
99. D.
90.
90. D. I was getting distracted by my battery. I'm going to change my battery out.
Two 8s.
Thank you very much. Pretty smooth, yeah. Ooh. Oh, that was a flyer. Yeah, BBE.
BBE. Best before end.
Past. $15, $14,
140.
5,
50 cents. So yours does not like those,
No.
wherever they are. Sometimes that happens with airsoft replicas, they just don't like. I'm on 90 again, so it's not opened up, but it's not got any better. 80, 90 centre. BBF.
Which is the other 2 8. There you go.
Thank you very much. A little bit stiffer. Yours like them as well.
Yeah. That was a proper flyer though, that one.
Yeah.
F.
Yeah.
And the tighter group, 90. 140, 90. And I did a 80. Massive. 170-80.
Empty mag.
There you go.
Thank you
First
very
of the
much.
BBG Phil. They appear to be smooth operators.
They were, yeah.
Shall we do one more? Miss. Eleven.
It might be about 14 again. 14 or 15.
Nope. 12.
12.
12.
What about there to there?
11, 12.
No, it's that one. 12. Oh, I was wrong. See, men can't estimate distance or length. Empty mag. Mosquitoes. Thank you very much.
Oh, welcome.
Smell like point threes.
Point threes.
Oh, these ones feel a bit stiffer.
Oh. Right, one fly Jack.
Shot nice though, apart from the odd flyer, but you get that anyway, I think, with anything.
80.
Best group yet.
H. The second value of 160. Yes, double side. I really like these. Don't know what they are, but I like them.
No, I thought right up until the flyers, they were shooting really nice.
So, amazing camera person and BB loader Joe has said we made more positive comments about the CLs.
And that was completely unbiased.
So again, we didn't know what we were shooting, we didn't know what BB was which, we did our best with each BB, and these are the results we got on this day. Your results may vary. I think the nod just about goes to the CLs. It's really close.
It's not. It's like
Really not a lot in it, and I think the difference in reality between the two BBs in group size comes down to probably the guns and which BBs they like the most, as always.
That one surprised me.
However, the CL.3
Seemed to be.
a really good BB.
Who knew?
So if you're looking for a new BB and a shop has some Clarence Light project design Bushidos.
Who's the distributor for them?
So if you're interested in getting some Bushido BBs, you can get them directly from shieldsports.net, link down below, or you can ask your local retailer to get them in for you. Two ways of getting hold of them. I'd be very happy to shoot them based on these results.
I'd go for the threes even with a standard gun.
I'd be looking for the threes. Even with a completely stock Marui, you got your tightest group.
I did.
So I think it's a bit thumbs up really for the CL Project Design Bushido BBs from AATV and Clearwater Airsoft. They're every bit as good. Overall, some weights are a little bit better, some weights they're not quite as good. Out of our guns on this day with these two shooters, very happy with either of them. Phil, thanks for coming along.
You're very welcome.
And
Cheers,
a big
dude.
thanks to the FOB for letting us use their amazing facility.
And thank you to Joe for being our mystery loader.
Mystery loader.
Welcome.
If you'd like to help support the channel, you can join us on Patreon for a regular contribution. You can tip us on Buy Me a Coffee for the price of a high street coffee. You can use our Amazon affiliate link, and you can buy one of our amazing t-shirts. Most importantly, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.